What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, and my fighters? I'm One Eye Bry, also known as PT. Don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about the Walking Dead finale. Season 11, episode 24, the final trailer breakdown, the finale trailer breakdown. Spoiler warning for all things Walking Dead. If you don't want to know, you're not caught up to date. Spoiler warning, that's for sure. So we see Daryl and Judith collapsed inside a clinic of the Commonwealth, but it starts with the Commonwealth people going to the estate, the rich and powerful people, I guess the compound of the Miltons, and they're trying to get in. They're like, come on, let me in, let me in, let me in. And you see Pamela Milton, you see her replacement Mercer, and they're just looking on. Then I'm guessing the walkers come behind these people, and everyone turns around. You remember this dude here? I believe that was the dad of the one, April's dad, I believe. And you see that walkers are coming towards the gates. A bunch of walkers, right? I'm guessing Lance is going to be in this group. The variant walkers will be there for sure. We see Ezekiel. Will we hear Ezekiel talking about this place is worth saving for him? Will he end up taking the reins and running the Commonwealth, being the new governor? Kingdom 2.0, that would work. I could see that happening, that's for sure. We see Aaron. We don't see Jerry. Last time we saw him, he left the RV. We don't know what happened to him and Elijah, but I guess we should see them because this is the final episode, guys, right? But we see that the Commonwealth troopers are opening something here, and it's hard to see exactly what it is, but you see like a biohazard, biomedical waste, flammable kind of something on the barrel, like a one of the signs that says, it looks like flammable to me now that I look at it. But I guess they're doing something to combat the walkers. We see Connie pointing her gun down at somebody. It's hard you can't tell what she's looking at. Probably walkers. I would assume she's just taking out walkers in the streets. Then we see different walkers munching on someone there inside a building. It looks like a pillow and, it looks like inside a house. This is probably inside the Commonwealth. The walkers are taking over. We see a close-up of a walker face banging on the glass, and we see walkers later on crash through the glass, probably at the clinic where Daryl went. We see a walker push open the doors because they do that now. All of a sudden, the last couple episodes, they climb walls, they get into areas. We never saw this at Alexandria or anything like that, but we see Eugene around a red ambulance with the backpack on, surrounded by walkers. We'll see that later on in the trailer as well. And then we see Daryl looks like he has a black eye kind of there. He's pointing his crossbow at someone. It's hard to tell what you make out of it. You see the flowers behind them. Don't look at the flowers, Daryl. Don't look at the flowers, right? Then we see Maggie and Negan and Max over there. And Maggie's got a high-powered rifle with a stand and some magazine of bullets. And she's going to be seen with that rifle a couple of times. We have some of the trailer that we haven't seen yet from San Diego Comic-Con that have to be in this episode because we haven't seen it yet. Then we see Daryl kicking open the door, and he's like, help, help. So he goes into the clinic, and I'm hoping that Tommy is there to save Judith. We all know Judith ain't going to die because, one, she's the narrator. How can she die? We're assuming that she's going to be giving the speech at the end, kind of like a Rick Grimes speech or Carl's speech, in the comic type of thing. But Daryl is carrying Judith into the clinic, and we see that they're passed out on the floor, and these look to be the same windows and doors that the walkers are banging on. We see the walkers reaching up with the red ambulance that we believe Rosita is standing on, because Rosita finds baby Coco, not sure where she is. We don't see Dog, we don't see Virgil, we don't see a couple things here in the trailer, and we only have one episode left, so I'm not sure if they're going to answer all the questions that are left open, the plot holes, but we see Rosita looking down with baby Coco in her, baby Bajorn or some holder or something there, whatever you call it. But she's on top of the ambulance, and we see Father Gabriel and Eugene. They're like, come on, jump, come on. So how did she get up on there? What's the actual danger? Because she could just stay up on the ambulance, but I guess the variant walkers now, they can climb over stuff. And it seems like a lot more variant walkers are around. They were climbing up on the Commonwealth last episode to get in, but walkers, all I see is walkers, right? But we see that Rosita is jumping from the ambulance to the pole, to the pipe, and we're going to see her dangling there dangerously, as we know from the other trailer. We see Mercer in his jail cell. The door is blown open. I'm guessing it's Princess to save the day and save Mercer, but Mercer has to have more to the story, right? I mean, the episode before, he was like, we're going to blankety blank stuff up, right? So we're like, what? He didn't do anything. He didn't have enough time to do anything. So he's got to do stuff here, right? But the walkers are coming at the Commonwealth people or the residents. And Pamela Milton was all about protecting herself, CYA, protecting the rich and the powerful. And we see Aaron, we see a Commonwealth trooper. Maybe we'll see a bunch of people working together. And they're going to be like, hey, man, let's get rid of Pamela Milton. She's actually terrible. So everybody's going to rise up. And this is the end of it. So it's got to be there. The walkers are banging on the glass. Takes us back to season 1. You know, when they were banging on the glass of the department store with the rocks. Well, we see that again. We got to love the callbacks, and we're seeing them more and more in these episodes, which is definitely something I love. I love a good callback, you know, here if you know this channel. But here's an interesting thing. We see Father Gabriel pointing his rifle at someone. It's probably Pamela Milton. And then we see this Commonwealth trooper Punk point his pistol, handgun, whatever you want to call it, at Father Gabriel's head. Oh, no, you ain't doing that. Come on now. I think Maggie's going to take out this Commonwealth trooper with her rifle. It's just a guess, but this guy cannot take out Father G, right? And then we see Luke looking down, ready to stab probably walkers, but I'm guessing it may be the person is sworn by walkers. Is it Jules? Could be, but it looks like someone he cares about is being attacked or devoured or just in a precarious situation, that's for sure. But I just think these are connected with Luke and this scene right here from, Dwayne Charles Manweiler, whatever his name is, the director of photography. I'm just putting 2 and 2 together. It's just a theory and a guess right now, but what do you think of it? And here's Maggie with her red dot scope. Red, all I see is red. The red theory is not working out because it looks like they're keeping a lot of people alive, but you never know. In the final episode, it could come true. Then we see a bunch of our group, Carol included, taking out probably some walkers that are surrounding the building where Daryl went, I'm guessing. But we'll have to see. And then we see the last scene right here is of Daryl and Judith passed out on the floor. I'm guessing there's going to be some medical personnel in there to help save the day. And Tommy will most likely save Judith because Judith has to live, right? Nobody wants to see Judith die. That would make no sense at all. And plus, she's the narrator, so who's telling the story? It wouldn't make sense if she died right here. But you never know. Other stuff from the San Diego Comic-Con trailer is this walker banging on the glass with the Commonwealth logo there. Looks to be the same windows that Daryl went through in that door. We see Mercer and Princess kissing. Mercer is rocking the blue shirt that he was probably in jail. So Princess saved the day and saved her boyfriend. We see Maggie with the same rifle, Commonwealth troopers and people behind her, probably looking on the estate where Pamela Milton is just my guess by the lighting. And then we see that the episode, Rest in Peace, 11/24, airs on AMC and AMC Plus, not this Sunday the 13th, but the following Sunday on the 20th. So remember, guys, the finale episode, the final episode, 11/24, airs on November 20th on AMC and AMC Plus. So if you're looking for it on the 13th, unless it's leaked, you won't find it anywhere. So that's my trailer breakdown, guys. I still don't know who's going to make it, who's going to survive, but it looks like and sounds like everyone's going to survive, except for potentially Rosita, and I'm guessing Jules or somebody there too. But what about Jerry? What about Father Gabriel? What about people like that? Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. And a lot of people are expecting Rick to show up and Michonne, or at least mentioned in a post-credit scene. Really, some people think in the episode, but I think a post-credit scene makes sense. What do you think, guys? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. We appreciate all love and support. I can't believe we're 1 episode away from The Walking Dead ending, but it's got to end somehow, some way. Hopefully it's good, but with the spin-offs, it's not going to feel like a true ending in my opinion. Who knows? We'll see what they actually do on November 20th. Stay safe, and as always, tell them Daryl.